Welcome back. Without further ado, let's revisit the result of the last poll, where we've reached Quark's ending, so that's step 1. Step 2 now, solve the mystery of the two-headed lion. And honestly, feels like you made the right choice here, because last time we got the old woman's ID card, which had a very familiar name on it, which at this point connects all of the dots we were trying to connect. I mean, at least it explains why Ted Miyagi was so broken up by the old woman's death. Appears beyond a shadow of a doubt. Well, the name on the ID card was Kurashiki. You can draw your conclusions from that. And the password was Jumpy Doll, so I mean, come on, that's gotta be her. Without further ado, let's solve the mystery of the two-headed lion.
An ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
What? This game's got a time limit too? What? X. Sex female. Estimated age 65 to 75 years. Diagnosis deceased. I diagnose you with death. Cause of death exsanguination. Estimated time of death 3 to 4 hours ago. Trajectory. Holy shit, that's a lot of detail. Holy shit. Weapon entered through the 4th intercostal piercing heart. Characteristics. Game continuous. Angles 1 sharp, 1 blunt. Cavity 150 millimeters. Length 330 millimeters. Width 3 millimeters. If the characteristics described above, there is a 95% chance the wound is caused by a sharp single-bladed instrument. Adam's a very impressive medical database. Huh. Yeah, I don't really get it. What's it mean by instrument? Was she stabbed with a clarinet or something? Really, Sigma?
It's a tool of some sort.
Have you never watched CSI before, Sigma?
A knife, probably.
In other words, she was stabbed in the heart, right?
Or any crime show for that matter?
Yes.
Must be really desperate to get high.
Seriously? That's the best you can do?
I was expecting something about how I jump at the first sign of trouble.
Oh, okay, that's a good point. Whatever. What are you up to up here, anyway? Everybody's already gone into the AB rooms.
Yeah, well... There was something I wanted to check out.
And that is?
This thing. Remember it?
The hatch. The hatch?
Try opening it.
It's locked. No luck. Won't budge.
Then that means this AB room is locked down tight. No one could get in.
You're talking about whoever killed that old lady, aren't you?
Yeah.
I still think it's Kay, huh? Well, like Clover said, if Zero Senior is the killer, it wouldn't matter if we could open this hatch or not.
I know.
But it still seems convenient
I just wanted to be sure.
that that's the excuse that Kay is using. Oh. Dun, 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 dun. Kay and Clover versus Alice? Ooh, Alice allied. Tenmuji allied. Yeah. Oof. Thanks, Luna.
Oh no, it's nothing. You don't have to thank me.
I knew we could trust
I
you.
only did what anybody would have done. I believed in you and Phi. Come on. Alice and I know each other.
Okay. Considering Sigma doesn't know you personally, that's not a very convincing argument.
How do you know each other? I guess you could say we're co-workers.
And where do you co-work?
An organization?
What sort of organization?
That's kind of vague. What kind of organization? That's... I can't tell you.
For sure. Wow, there's a lot of stuff here. Whoa. Anybody else feel dizzy all of a sudden? No. That was just your imagination. Yeah. Right, whatever. So what the heck is this? I have no idea, which makes it pretty useless to us. Maybe I could... What are you going to do with that? How about this? Nope. Are you serious? Maybe I could try hitting something with it. What would you hit? Maybe there's something in here. I don't think so. Maybe if we roll it around a little bit. I don't think that's going to do anything. Let's climb up on top of it. Oh, Sigma. What is that going to accomplish? Yeah. Pushing down on it didn't seem to do anything. Maybe we're just using it wrong. And what should we be doing? How far does this go? Pet. Petting it isn't having any effect. Of course! I just need to throw it. All you're going to do is break it. Praying isn't going to help. Wow, this looks delicious. How far does this go? How the hell is any of this delicious? Snack time! Munch. What the oh no! What's wrong with him? This is good. Oh man, it's so good. Snap out of it! Well, let's remove them. Alright, here goes. Luna, I haven't done anything yet. He's still decent. Besides, when you covered your face, you opened your fingers so you could see out. Luna, how old are you? You two are driving me nuts. Disrobe at once, robot. I'll just take them off. Huh? Hey-ya! We got boxers, alright. So, what the hell are you? Oh.
Well, we've all got a product ID, and they're unique. I figure that's as good a name as any.
Alright.
And your ID is?
GTM-CM-G-OLM.
GTF-VML-016.
Right.
The original blokes are spelled G-O-L-E-M, but me and me mates are G-A-U-L-E-M. That's an acronym for General Purpose Autonomous Labour Electronic Machine.
Ah.
Truth to tell, it's a bit rubbish when you write it out all like that, but I figure they wanted to make sure they had the Gollum thing in there, you know, what with us being robots and all. Tell me, Guff, you ever heard of the Chinese room?
Huh? Without waiting for an answer, Golem launched into his explanation. Somewhere, a pretty young girl is trapped in a tiny room. The door of the room has a slot a number of Chinese people outside the room can use to slide slips of paper to the girl. The pieces of paper are questions written, naturally, in Chinese. Unfortunately, the young lady has no idea what the questions say. But then how could she? She's never learned Chinese. Apart from a Hong Kong action movie or two in college, she's never even heard it. So for this unfortunate young lady, each note looks like nothing more than a bunch of strange symbols. Before she was locked away, she was given an order. Specifically, she was told to write an appropriate response to each question she received, and slip that answer back through the slot. When the Chinese questions began to show up, however, she finds herself at a loss. Oh dear, she says to herself, why? I can't read these at all. Whatever am I to do? It is at that moment that she spots a bookshelf. The bookshelf is filled with thick books. On examining them, she discovers that they are some sort of Chinese phrase books. They have no explanation of what anything means, but show Chinese responses to Chinese questions. Am I supposed to use these? All these questions were written in Chinese. And the answers were also written in Chinese. All the young lady did was accurately copy the symbols from the phrase books onto the slips of paper. I have no idea what any of it meant. Okay, into the crew. What? No, this isn't real. Little question. Wait a minute. There was one person I'd forgotten. Quark. Look at that innocent smile. It seemed like a bit of a stretch to think a kid could kill someone of Alice's size, though. Those innocent eyes hide thousands of years of malice. Tango, J. Clover, Phi, Dio, Luna, K, Sigma. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Oh, fuck, Quark.
Huh. Found something already. Have a look.
What? Phi held something out. It was a handkerchief stained reddish brown. Is that blood?
Looks like it. It's darker than Alice's, so it's probably been on her since before she died.
And suddenly... What? Ah! Whoa! A blink of an eye, Tenmyoji had pulled some kind of can from his pocket and sprayed both our wrists with it. Hey! What the hell, man?
Calm down. It's not going to hurt you.
Is this some kind of chemical?
Yeah. I found it when I was searching this room.
Oh. You walked toward the door and flipped the light switch.
Good work. It's dark now.
Show me your bracelets again.
Is that luminol?
That stuff you sprayed us with was luminol, wasn't it?
Yeah. How'd you figure that out?
I guessed when you turned off the light.
Isn't that the stuff they use on cop shows to find blood and other stuff?
Yeah.
Why'd you spray us? Who killed Alice?
Just relax, okay? That's all I needed to know.
What?
Neither one of you is Zero Senior.
Oh.
The last time we saw Alice alive, she was right here. Remember? She was kneeling down, looking at something on the ground.
Yeah. What do you think she was looking at? Oh, huh?
Find something?
That's blood. Isn't this blood?
Uh-huh. Nice work there, Sigma. What do
Oh,
you think this is?
more blood. I thought it was just paint with graffiti at first, but I'm guessing you don't think so. Is that more of the old woman's blood?
Seems like it.
So Luna would have killed her here, and taken her to the rightmost AB room. After that, she would have moved the room with the body in it, then no one would suspect her. That would mean the first person to get out was Luna, not Alice. Well, wait. Of course. Ha! Why didn't I see that sooner? Luna has an alibi. She couldn't have moved the AB room. We are her alibi. Oh. They are probably not fine. I opened my mouth to continue, and then it happened. My vision suddenly blurred, and shaking my head did nothing to clear it. Oh. I staggered, my balance gone. Oh no. Whoa. What? Why is she talking like that? She sounds like someone's playing a tape of her voice all sped up. What is going on here? Can't understand what she's saying. Why is she moving so fast? It's like watching a video on fast forward. What the hell is... Wait. Could it be me? Maybe my brain is slowing down somehow. So it just looks like everything is speeding up? I still couldn't make out what she was saying, so I just nodded weakly. My eyes drifted shut as I tried to sort out what was happening to me. Shit! They're handcuffed together.
Yeah. Whoever did this really didn't want them going anywhere.
Shit!
The chain's been looped around the pipe below the sink.
It would have been trapped here when the doors closed. A cyan bracelet. Quarks. This was Quarks.
Correct. It has 9 BP, too. There's no mistake.
What is Quark's bracelet doing here? Wait, no, hold on. Quark's bracelet is here, then that means... Where is Quark?
I'm sure I saw him pull the spray bottle out of his pocket.
And now you can't find it.
Right.
Do you think the killer took it?
I don't know. I'm gonna take a look at Clover, too. Give me a minute.
I knelt down next to Clover as she spoke, began to gingerly examine her corpse. And after a moment, I saw her hand stop.
Look. See your thigh?
What?
Doesn't it look like there's something written there?
Yeah, it does.
Sorry, I'll have to move your leg a little bit.
It's written in blood. Must be 10 Myojis.
It says 016.
What does that mean?
Hang on. I feel like I've seen that somewhere.
016.
016.
Nothing. What the fuck? We went through security. We had our moment. Keep in mind, pretty much everybody is dead here. Huh.
There's no one here.
My computer's been turned on.
Yeah. Maybe Dio and Kay did that.
What the hell is this?
A lion.
It's biting.
A sun?
It's a couple input fields for user ID and password.
We probably can't use it unless we know what those are.
Why don't you put something in?
Sure. I'll give it a shot. Yeah, just as I thought.
Nine characters. That fits exactly with the password that we got. Alright. Yeah, that's the character limits as seen in this picture. What did I do? Oh. Accidentally right-clicked on my desktop.
Might as well forget about this thing for now. We can't get anywhere without a password.
We got what we need to get in.
Let's see if we can find any other clues. This is the director's office after all. If we turn the place upside down, we're bound to find something. Shall we?
I turned and headed off toward a bookshelf, leaving me alone next to the desk. I felt compelled to stay, and found myself staring at the screen. A lion biting the sun. A lion biting the sun. A lion biting the sun. Memento mori, if the ninth lion ate the sun. Remember death, if the ninth lion ate the sun. Could this be the ninth lion? Then, maybe. Memento mori. Remember death? Remember death. Memento mori. K's end. Remember death. Memento mori. Remember death. ID, alright. Let's log in. Password. Uh-oh. That's not right. Hold on a second. Nope. Okay, so I think I got that wrong. So that must be used somewhere else. And my mistake here was I forgot that these were numbers. Because we got this one from Luna, which sounded suspiciously like one of the Golem keys that we had earlier. And this one we got from K. The 2 gates. Whew. Whoa. What is this? Vi. Come over here.
What's wrong?
I got in.
What? How did you figure out the login?
I don't know. I just knew it.
What the hell do you mean you just knew it?
I just knew it means I just knew it. You gave me the same line when I asked you how you knew my name.
Why are you bringing that up? It doesn't have anything to do with this.
It does, though. You sure? It might.
What? I don't...
Don't look at me like that. You're making me uncomfortable. Look, just forget about that. Come take a look at this.
Sure. Fine. Just let me get right on that. Are you out of your damn mind? Tell me what the hell is going on here. Why do you know how to log into this computer?
I don't know. Are you even listening to me? We continued to yell at one another for several more minutes. But no matter what Vi asked me, I could never come up with an answer that satisfied her. Eventually, she seemed to give up.
Fine. You still don't make any sense, but I don't think you're lying.
Damn right I'm not.
And the AB game deadline isn't getting any further away. All right. Let's see what this thing has for us. Where are we supposed to start? Looks like there's tons of stuff in here.
Captain Kidd was fun.
Oh, can you tell me the ID that you put in? I can try searching for that. Maybe we'll get a hit.
I gave her what she'd asked for. GTF DML016. Her search returned several files. After examining them for a moment, Vi opened one. Golem unit details. Are these product specifications for a golem?
Looks like it.
So is GTF DML016 a golem's ID?
Don't ask me. You seem to know more about all this than I do. Fine, whatever. Just read the file. Maybe it'll make more sense. Let's see here.
Hello. Luna?
Yeah.
Why is there a picture of Luna in this file?
There's something written underneath it. It says, appearance after application of ABT.
ABT. ABT.
There's this special artificial biological kissing, what's called ABT. When a golem's all new and shiny, they've got a nice suit of ABT over that metal skeleton. Makes it look right human, it does. Even feels like real skin, with pores, a little bit of hair, and a few pimples, scars and the like. Truth to tell, I doubt you'd be able to tell the real from the fake, even if it was right in front of you.
How ironic that it actually was.
See, right in the middle.
I see. Luna was a golem. And DML016 was her product ID.
That must have been what Golem was trying to tell us when he was stopped. But why? Why would Luna be in the game?
I don't know how autonomous she really is, but I find it hard to believe she would have come here of her own free will.
So you're saying she was sent here by Zero Senior?
Probably. Look. At the bottom of the screen, it shows her current status.
Currently operational. She was lying dead in the executing special mission. Think her special mission is to participate in the game?
Probably.
Don't we think she's dead right now? So why did Zero Senior want a robot as a participant? Think maybe it was to supervise the rest of us? Maybe if something unexpected happened, she was supposed to correct it or something.
What if it was some kind of Voight-Kampff test?
A what?
It's from an old book. A test to see how human she was. Whether or not 8 people would be able to figure out she was a robot. That might almost explain the whole game, actually. Making us solve puzzles and play the AB game. All of those things could have been designed to give us a chance to see her true nature.
It's kind of like the Chinese room.
Yeah. Luna is the girl locked in the room, and the 8 of us are the people outside it. Well, like I always say...
It's just a possibility, right?
All what matters is if the person next to you does what a human ought. Looks like a person, acts like a person, and talks like a person, then it's probably a person.
Probably. When did you figure it out? That she was a golem, I mean.
Right now. I didn't know until I saw this stuff.
You're lying. When I told you about what happened with Golem in the pantry, you said something about how this game might be similar like the Chinese room.
I don't know why I said that. It just felt like it made sense.
Like you just knew it?
Yeah.
That's what I've been saying. And you yelling at me.
Forget about that. See Luna's status?
Yeah, it says the same thing it did a minute ago. Currently operational. I know it's been a while since we've been down this route, Phi, Sigma, but can we... Executing special mission, can we remember the part where she showed up dead in the crew quarters next to Alice? Whoa! Wait, what the hell? Luna's dead?
You think robots die?
When they're killed?
She was only injected with muscle relaxant.
She doesn't exactly have muscles. Unless the home server executed a muscle relaxant simulation routine. But she could very easily.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Of course! Luna's the one who opened the AB gate. Oh, we thought it was Quark way back
That
when.
might not be the only thing she did. Look,
What do you mean?
What are the last 3 digits of her product ID?
016.
And where have we seen that before?
No. No, I don't believe it. Are you saying it was Luna who handcuffed Clover and Tenmyoji?
We should go check her body. You remember where it is?
The crew quarters, of course I remember. What? Even... Huh? Alice? How you doing? Injection gun? Which I thought killed Luna? We were right.
Yeah.
Why? Why would Luna?
And I trust him.
Lovely trusting Luna.
5 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Let's go. The game hasn't stopped. If we don't vote, we're going to get penalized.
Right. Off we go then. Well, we have an Ambidex game vote. What? What? What?
Invalid hair detected. Please retry with valid partner.
Oh yeah. Forgot about this thing.
Right. Luna's bracelet.
Yeah, with her bracelet, there's 3 in this room. They stepped outside and set Luna's bracelet down, then headed back into the AB room.
2 minutes remain until polling closes.
Alright, I'll go ahead and hit the start button. You ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, we're doing this. We're doing this one way or another.
Wait! Sigma!
Huh? Luna! Luna? Oh shit, here we go!
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
What the fuck is happening? Wait. What the hell's going on? Why is Luna here?
She's probably planning on participating in the game.
You mean she's gotta take the bracelet and go into one of the other rooms?
Yeah.
Well, how's she gonna vote?
The tray. I'm sure of it. Why else would she have come here? If she wanted to vote allies, she could have just waited for the deadline to pass.
She's got 7 BP, right?
Yeah. Why are you asking, though? Her BP doesn't matter right now.
What?
Have you totally lost it? She doesn't have her bracelet on. And besides, she's a golem. She isn't trying to get out. Whether she has 9 BP or not doesn't mean anything to her.
Then why is she doing this?
Isn't that obvious? She wants to keep our BP below 9. Say she
We all have
defaulted to
7
ally.
BP.
We could choose whatever we wanted, and we'd still get 9 BP. She's here to make sure that doesn't happen.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
And I trust him.
Ah! Ah! Now's the time to decide. Do we trust Luna? Or do we fear Luna?
2, 1.
Literally now is the time to decide. Do we trust Luna? Or do we fear Luna? After everything that we've learned about Luna. After everything we've learned about Luna. In the past few minutes, and the fact that pretty much everyone else is fucking dead. where Luna supposedly died by injection gun, but Luna's a golem. So, what the fuck? Also, the 016 on Clover's thigh that we initially thought might have been Dio, written in reverse, but it turns out it was 016, which was the number at the end of the number at the end of the Golem ID number, which turned out to be Luna's ID number. Which, in a fit of irony, in Sigma's route, Luna's the one who gave it to us. Also, the irony of Luna in Sigma's route talking to us about being a robot, when she, in fact, was also a robot. Obviously, we didn't turn out to actually be a robot, but you get the idea. Okay. Enough stalling. Looks like we're trusting Luna. Shoutouts to everyone who got this up to its usual vote count in a little less than a day. Well done. So, by a firm majority, we're gonna trust Luna.
Round 3 of the Ambidex game has been completed.
I wonder what happens in the AB game.
Results will be displayed in the warehouse.
Wonder what happens if we end up... If someone who's died, if their bracelet gets to 9 BP, can you take that bracelet, open the number 9 door, and leave? Obviously, if your bracelet...
Thank you for your participation.
If your bracelet doesn't have 9 BP, you'll probably be punished for it.
Ambidex gates now opening.
But can you open the number 9 door with a bracelet that has 9 BP? That has fallen off of someone.
Hey, Sigma!
What?
Are you insane?
Possibly.
Why the hell did you choose Ally?
She's Luna. Wait. We can talk about that later. Right now, where's Luna? She's gone. Where'd she go?
That's odd. We came out the moment the gates opened. There's no way she could have left already.
Did she not go into the room? Then... I mean, there's one way for us to find out. There it was. I thought so. She didn't pick it up. Without the bracelet, she couldn't have voted.
Then she let the system vote Ally for her?
I mean, there's one way to find out.
Results from round 3 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Right, the results.
Yeah. Let's go have a look.
I mean... Oh, no one voted death. No one voted death. Ally? Ally!
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly.
Yeah, so pretty much everyone else is
Please
dead.
check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
If Quark was still alive, he's now fucking dead. Since Luna didn't vote, she got set to Ally automatically. And the other 6 got penalized. Here are some more AB game rules for you. Really? We're gonna flash back to this? Not voting is not an option. If both parties refuse to vote, then everybody gets penalized. And afterwards, one person out of every color group of 3 has to vote. Then again, 5 of them are already dead. We don't know where Quark is, but his bracelet's already off.
Yeah. That means all those penalties are meaningless. Why did Luna show up then? I mean, we've got our 9 BP now, but... Alright. What do you want to do, Sigma? Do you want to leave?
What? You're kidding, right? Weren't you the one who kept going on about how Quark's still alive? I can't just run off and leave him here.
You sure?
Oh boy. Yeah.
Well, that's a relief.
Oh.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Oh.
Now let's get moving. We need to find Quark.
And Luna too, right?
Luna.
What are we gonna do with Luna?
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 4 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round. Star keys are required to open the gates.
Oh, I guess we did get reshuffled. Vi and I checked our bracelets out of sheer reflex. I was magenta pear, just like before, but Vi had changed to a red solo. Didn't really matter, though. Both of our bracelets showed the number 9. All we had to do was open the number 9 door, and we'd never have to play another AB game again.
Alright. Quark comes first. Let's go.
She spun around and headed for the cyan door. I followed on her heels. Hi, Alice. Hi, Tenmyoji Clover. Pantry. Remember all the good times we had in here? Furby Warehouse. Remember when we tackled Dio? Security room. Remember when we nearly passed out? Rec room. Remember when Dio and Kay fucking died? Because Kay and Tenmyoji... Oh, remember Golem? Because Kay and Tenmyoji investigated to find out who killed what.
There's something I want to ask you.
What is it?
There are 3 doors here. You, Alice, and Luna went through the one on the right. That took you to the Golem Bay, correct?
Yeah? According to the map, that's the door on the bottom. There's a lever on that thing in the middle, right? We pulled it, but it only opened one of the doors. What about it?
Take a look.
2 doors are open
See the
now.
lock?
Open. Open. Open?
Yeah.
And who the hell opened it? And how?
There's only one person who could have opened it.
Luna?
Alright, let's head in.
Okay. Afraid of what I'm gonna find in here. Afraid of what we're gonna find in here. Yep. What the heck are these things?
I think they're treatment pods of some sort.
Whatman pods? Even as I spoke, part of me knew what they were. I didn't know how or why, but I felt a strong sense of deja vu when I looked at them and suddenly realized I knew exactly how to operate the pods. It was a strange, unsettling feeling, as if somewhere deep inside was a version of myself that I didn't actually know. Of course, we had to encounter them in order to get the other passwords.
One of them is lit up.
The one on the left. Is it being used?
The glass is all fogged up. I can't really see inside.
Is cold storage on? Let's crack it open then.
Yeah.
Quark. Our feet pounded across the floor of the warehouse.
This is it.
Oh. Quark's body bounced in my arms as I ran. His pulse and breathing were normal. He was limp and unconscious. But he was alive. The pod display had given us a little information on his condition. As far as we could tell, he'd been given an anesthetic, which had put him to sleep.
Ready?
Well?
What's wrong? You're supposed to say, yeah, sure.
You still haven't seen any sign of Luna. Is it really okay for us to just leave?
What the hell is this? You want to stay here? What if Luna kills you too?
What?
Think about it. Alice, Clover, Tenmyoji, the old woman, even Dio and Kay. There's a good chance Luna killed all of them.
But why?
Why doesn't matter. Remember what we saw on Clover's thigh?
016.
And what's that the same number as?
The last 3 digits of Luna's product ID.
Where did we find the old woman's corpse?
In the AB room that Luna came out of.
And if you're right, her brain is in the central computer core.
Well, I mean... We've already confirmed at this point that Dio killed the old woman, right?
That means she could have easily moved that crane, right?
And that's the same outcome as... Oh, we did have the...
She could have used it anytime she wanted.
We did have the moving AB room this round. That means any alibi she might have for not being able to move the crane is worthless.
Exactly. She must have moved the AB room. Alice noticed it right away.
Did she do it this time?
At the very least, that would mean Luna had a reason to try and kill Alice.
Shit. To keep her quiet.
She could also have murdered Dio and Kay.
Shit.
Remember their star keys? Luna must have taken them, which puts her in the room with Dio and Kay. You understand, don't you? I admit none of this evidence is conclusive. But look at our options. You, me, Quark, and Luna. Who do you think is the most likely to be the murderer?
At
Think
this point...
through, Sigma. Luna's a golem. That means she's a robot that's part of this facility, designed to do God knows what. If what you said about golems and the central computer is true, she's basically a puppet of Zero Junior's. There isn't really much of an argument to be made here. The only option is to leave her here and get out.
Have you ever heard of the 3 laws of robotics?
Where what may not injure a human being, or, though in action, allow a human being to come to harm.
A robot without the 3 laws is just a bunch of metal and plastic.
Okay. You're right. Let's get out of here.
Damn. Don't scare me like that. Okay, I'm going to open it. You ready?
You don't have to ask me. Is that what you always say?
Yeah, I guess so. It's time we got out of here. Let's go.
With a heavy, labored groan, the number 9 door began to open. As soon as the gap was wide enough to admit her body, Vi slipped through it. I followed her through, Quark still cradled in my arms. Shit, we're leaving? Inside was a massive lift platform, like the kind used to move industrial cargo. Vi turned to face me, and I shoved Quark into her arms. Oh,
Huh?
Before she could respond, I spun around and ran.
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Sigma! What the hell are you thinking? Get back here!
Sorry, Vi. There's something I have to do. Take care of Quark.
No. You don't mean you're going to go find Luna? God damn it, Sigma! Think about what you're doing!
I am.
Sigma!
There's no way.
Listen to me! You can't do this!
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.